Me, and today I want to go ahead and talk about a new leak, or rather a confirmation of a leak for Dragon Ball FighterZ. So if you thought you heard every leak that you could for Dragon Ball FighterZ, then think again. So starting off, I do want to say that nothing is official until it's official, and once again this leak is from ResetEra.com. It seems all the leaks are coming from ResetEra.com recently. And it goes into some detail about what was right and what was wrong with the leak that was posted before previously. I'll go ahead and leave it down in the description below so you guys can go ahead and take a look. So, beginning, I'm going to go ahead and read what he actually says, what he deconfirms and confirms, and we can go from there. So, this is posted by a user by the name of Confirming Leaks, and he is responding to Das Vergebin, or Vergebin, the leak that Das Virgin had posted before. So going into it, his Dragon Ball Fighter sources are either trolling him or just have no idea what they're talking about. So this is in regards to Das Virgin mentioning that Base Goku and Base Vegeta are going to be in the game. Now what he says after this is the interesting part in regards to that, because Base Goku and Base Vegeta would be lame additions as DLC, but it makes sense to why somebody who has no knowledge of the Dragon Ball lore would think that they were just Base Goku, Base Vegeta. So continuing on, I've seen so much disinformation about the roster of this game that it's not even funny. The rest of the default roster is Gotenks, Roshi, Mystic Gohan, Kid Buu, Raditz, and Android 21, including her since no gameplay has been shown of her, and some people question if she's playable or not. She is. Personally, I always felt like Android 21 was a playable character. I don't know why people thought she wasn't. I guess because there was no gameplay shown, but I feel that's more for a surprise, so we're surprised what she plays like, rather than she's not going to be in the game. Now, Gotenks, Mystic Gohan, and Kid Buu were announced after this leak, so it does give some credibility to the leak, but then again it also goes in the sense of how you're going to take it. Gotenks, Mystic Gohan, and Kid Buu, you know, it's not a stretch for someone to think that. Honestly, I always had the feeling that Gotenks, Mystic Gohan, and Kid Buu would make it into the roster, so it's not a big deal. But then again, him confirming it, him coming out and putting his name on the line, I would say that it has to hold some type of credibility, but who knows, it could just be a troll. Nothing is official until it's official. Moving forward, the 8 DLC characters will be released over 16 months, 2 months in between each character, the first being available at launch. So this seems pretty standard. I don't think that this is a lie. It seems like that's what they're going to be doing. They have a FighterZ pack. We don't know how they're going to unveil those characters, but this does seem feasible. You know, like I said, it seems FighterZ is taking a chapter out of the playbook for Capcom, and essentially that's what's going on nowadays. Fighting games have season passes where you buy or you purchase a character every month or so to keep the game alive. It keeps the game alive, it keeps the community growing, it keeps people coming back. Going into the interesting part about the Base Goku and Base Vegeta, regular Goku and regular Vegeta are not true, but I think that probably it's more like his source had no idea what they were looking at. In reality, there is another Goku and Vegeta. This is the interesting part, but they're Ultra Instinct versions of them, not regular. So if you really take a look at Base Goku, or rather if you take a look at Ultra Instinct Goku, he really does look like Base Form Goku if you're not familiar with the series, or rather Super. So Ultra Instinct Goku, I think he has gray eyes, his hair flops up, and he has like this blue aura. If you're not familiar with the series, it's very easy for you to mistake that as, oh, this must be some type of power-up, but it does look like Base Form Goku. Now, another interesting thing, this may be a spoiler, it says that Vegeta is going to have his Ultra Instinct form. Now, Vegeta has not reached Ultra Instinct. He did try to use it, or try to master it, or unleash the potential of Ultra Instinct in the past episode, but he ended up just getting, you know, mollywopped and You know, he said, forget it, I'm gonna beat you in my normal form. So this does shed light on the actual Super series. So it seems like Vegeta is going to have his Ultra Instinct form. This isn't too much of a shock to me. I guess the shock would be that for him to be announced in the game like this, he is going to obtain the Ultra Instinct form very soon in the Tournament of Power. So that's always news. Vegeta is going to attain the Ultra Instinct form, and he's going to be in the game. So, you know, I think, what are we looking at now? We're looking at 3 Gokus, 3 Vegetas. You know, hopefully, you know, they're warranted. I understand transformations. I understand people want the new hotness, but you know, three variations of these characters is really stretching it, especially with, it seems like the final roster isn't going to be too big. I'm not sure how much we're at, but it seems like, what, 27 characters? And let's go ahead and talk about these other characters. Roshi, Raditz, you know, no disrespect to the fans of these guys, you know, I'm a fan of them, but to warrant them over some of the other characters is a little bit weird. But then again, who knows? It really depends on how these guys play. You know, I'm looking at Roshi. Roshi is an old guy. Roshi has his max buff form, but his only move is like Kamehameha Wave. You know, I don't know what Roshi can do in a fighting game. I guess they're gonna get very creative with it. Raditz, I mean, Raditz is a cool character. Is he DLC worthy? Do I want to pay for Raditz? No. But, you know, once again, what does Raditz really do? Raditz has Double Sunday. What else does Raditz have? I know he has some crushing move or whatever, but I think most of Raditz's moveset is going to be made up or just taken from previous Dragon Ball Z games. Android 21, I am excited to see Android 21. I can't say anything about that. That's base. That's oh wait. Yeah, that is base game. No. Yes. No, wait. Yeah, she is a base game. I apologize. So actually, I apologize. Let me go back on that. Gotenks, Roshi, Misty Gohan, Kibu, Raditz, and Android 21 are not the DLC characters. They're base. They're in the base game. I apologize. Let me go back on that. Continuing forward, it actually does tell us the other DLC characters. So going on, Bardock isn't true. His source is full of Goku Black is only half true. It's actually Zamasu, and Goku Black is his assist character. So that's interesting. They chose to make Zamasu his own character and have Goku Black as an assist. So if you've been keeping up, you already know what this looks like. It is essentially Ginyu in the Ginyu Force, or rather Android 18 and Android 17 as the assist. A bit strange. I'm guessing they're going for a little bit of a visual variety, because Goku Black, once again, he looks like Goku, so that would be like 4 Gokus in the game that you could just have the choice of choosing through. Zamasu, you know, I can't say that I hate the idea. You know, it makes sense. The only thing I'm a little worried about is that we're not going to get the Super Saiyan Rose. It almost seems like they're deconfirming Super Saiyan Rose, at least for Season 1. Moving forward, the 8 DLC characters actually are Ultra Instinct Goku, Ultra Instinct Vegeta, Broly, Zamasu, with Goku Black, Beerus, Hit, Kefla, and Jiren with the Pride Troopers. That's a little bit of a strange one. But I guess it makes sense. Jiren himself doesn't seem to have too many moves. We've only seen like one move where he like he shoots that one blast and it, what was it? I don't even remember. I only watched the episode one time and I wasn't a big fan of Jiren. I didn't see him do anything else. I saw him fight Ultra Instinct Goku and he just seemed like he was on a godly level where Goku didn't really bother him. The Pride Troopers, obviously, they all have different moves that they can contribute to Jiren, so it makes sense. And they are a squad just like the Ginyu Force, so I could see that being possible. I don't know what order they'll be released in, except that Goku Ultra Instinct is the first one. So Ultra Instinct Goku is going to be the first DLC character released. You know, I'm wondering, is that going to be at the release of the game? A month or two down the road, who knows? But at least we have some type of information. But this was only just a rumor, guys. This isn't official. Once again, nothing is official until it's official and it's confirmed by Namco. So, you know, let me know how you guys feel. Looking at it myself, you know, I feel a lot better knowing that it's Ultra Goku, or rather Ultra Instinct Goku and Ultra Instinct Vegeta that would be in the game, and then seeing other characters like, you know, Zamasu with Goku Black, Jiren, he's okay, I understand why he's DLC, Broly, I wish he was a base game, but once again, I have no problem paying for Broly. Kefla, I guess Kefla, you know, I'm not too big a fan of that fusion, but hey, it doesn't hurt. I'm not mad at it. Beerus and Hit. Once again, I wish these guys were base game, but I don't mind paying for them as DLC. But it does seem like all of our super characters are coming from DLC themselves. Whatever. Let me know what you guys think. Drop a comment down below letting me know, you know, how do you feel about Ultra Instinct Goku and Ultra Instinct Vegeta being in the game? How do you feel about Vegeta even getting Ultra Instinct? And leave a like down below if you like what you saw, and hit the subscribe button and notification bell if you wanted to keep up with my content. Thank you for listening, and until next time, guys.